Hi, Jeremy here from stealthymarketing.com with an SEO news update. Today we're filming from the Story Bridge, as today marks the day that the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, William and Kate, welcomed their little prince into the world. In honour of this, Brisbane City is awash with the colour of royal blue, just like my t-shirt today. In this episode, I'm going to cover 5 basics that will never date to put your site in good SEO standings. In order to compete online, you must have a high ranking in the profitable terms on the world's major search engines. While it is possible to drive traffic to your website using advertising, this isn't traffic that comes cheap. Paid ads can often run as high as $1 or $2 per click, and that seldom translates into enough sales to be profitable. Improving your search engine ranking is a free way to drive quality, targeted traffic to your site. The art of improving your ranking is called SEO, or search engine optimization. This is where you tweak your site so that search engines will recognize what your post or page is about and rank you higher in their listings. This post will provide 5 tips that will help you boost your ranking in Google, Yahoo and Bing. The first one is identify relevant and profitable keywords. The first place to start when optimizing your site for search engines is to identify keywords for which you would like your site to be highest in the list. This may sound basic, but often webmasters will just generally want to appear higher in the list without thinking about the specific keywords to target. For certain keywords, it is easier for a site to be the #1 result than others. For example, it would be near impossible for a new site to be on the first result for golf or dog training. While these keywords are tempting as they have a lot of traffic, bumping down other established sites is difficult and a hard proposition. By contrast, business web hosting with stealthy marketing will have less traffic and less content directly relevant to that particular keyword. We're able to provide a profit keyword report for you to maximise your ROI, or return on investment, from our SEO campaigns. The secret is locating relatively high traffic, profitable keywords that are still reachable. Number 2, your web address matters, and it matters a lot. Google, Yahoo and Bing, the 3 largest search engines, take a holistic look at your website to determine its SEO worthiness. One overlooked aspect is that search engines do take into account the actual domain name, the folder name and title of the page. It is important to consider this when you're giving a title to your page or post for deciding in which folder it should be. Suppose you have a review dedicated to the best web hosting, which you're hoping gets to be the first result for that keyword. You have a better chance of that page climbing the ranks if it is the best web hosting in the title and the keyword in the URL, such as yourwebsite.com/best web hosting. This is why popular blogging platforms like WordPress always include the article title in the URL as well. And one of the many reasons why we specialize in custom WordPress websites is it helps optimize your site in a way search engines can easily read. Number 3, targeted content is king. Search engine optimization is a set of techniques that combines multiple aspects of your site. The largest influence upon a site's ranking is the number of times a keyword goes into an article. Therefore, it is important that you have content written that is very relevant to the keywords that you've selected. You can't get to the top of compensation lawyers if your post or page does nothing but talk about coffee. Similarly, search engines are quite adept at finding bogus articles. Ideally, if you're looking to take the #1 spot for a keyword, it's advisable to include that keyword in your article about 4% of the time. Work it in fluently and reasonably. Then make the entire article make sense around the keyword. If you have a site on compensation lawyers and would like to target that keyword, then a good article might be on compensation lawyer specialties. This would be a natural, useful article in which the keyword fits in fluently. Major search engines will see this and respond positively to its content. We have a content creation and web promotion service to get you moving if you need it. Number 4, and I've mentioned this before, is get fast web hosting. The faster your site is, the quicker a web crawler can load and pass the contents for indexing. For economic reasons, all search engine crawlers have built-in penalties for slow loading websites. It's imperative that you take the time to optimize your overall site structure, and you should not need many megabytes of CSS styling. You should also not have your website hosted on your home internet connection, which will probably have a lot of lag. You are able to invest in our professional web hosting package and take the time to actually trim down your site if there is a lot of resource-heavy process going on. A faster site means higher rankings and better conversions, as your visitors will move from page to page quickly, and if you have products, the buying decision process will be enhanced. If you don't feel that you can reduce the size of your site, let us know and we are able to perform a website check for you. And lastly, number 5, use images to complement your content, not be the content. Search engine crawlers cannot parse or read the images. This may sound fundamental, but it's important to consider when designing your overall site and content to go with it. Although it may be tempting to put slogans and other relevant information in images on your website, this is generally a bad idea with regards to search engines. In short, these are 5 techniques that you should consider when doing a search engine optimization on your own site before looking at marketing. Identify relevant and profitable keywords. Structure your site so those keywords are included in the URL or web address. Create targeted content. Make sure your site is fast. And finally, make sure that you don't put keywords in images. If you're unsure of where to start, we're able to handle this side of marketing and we're experts at it. While the upfront costs may seem substantial at first, it's usually cheap when compared with traditional advertising. And the work we put in stays there forever, giving you lifetime advertising on the internet. Having one of the top 10 sponsors of a major search engine is the only way to ensure that your site has constant and relevant traffic. This is Jeremy Jag from stealthymarketing.com, and remember to share this post on Facebook, Google+, and Twitter, and remember to stay healthy, wealthy and stealthy.